I remember going to marriage counseling. I told y'all I met this narcissist, demonic chick in church, right? Who was able to play. She's a covert religious narcissist, right? So she was able to play this role really well. And we went to marital counseling, and we did all of that through the pastor, my pastor. And so he said, Greg, I think that that you guys are a good match. He said, but one thing that I'm very concerned about, she's way too close to her family. And I did, and I listened to him, but I should have listened a lot harder. And this is for somebody who's dating somebody. And there's nothing wrong with you being close to your family. So please don't come on here saying there's nothing wrong with being close. I'm talking about creepy close. Creepy close where your brother, when you're giving birth and your brother's looking between your legs. I mean, literally between your legs while you're giving birth. And I'm standing there watching it because this is my child. But that's a whole different story, right? But creepy close, right? So I didn't really take heed to what he said, right? And we went on and he married us and things like that. And almost immediately, man, after that, her mom started coming in, man, badgering me, telling me how we wasn't even married a year. You're not a good husband. You're not this and you're not that. This woman has come to my house so many times going off on me, y'all. And I sat there and I told my wife, and this is how you know you got a narcissist and her mom is the head narcissist. So I go to my wife, right? And I'm like, your mom, and I was doing this for years. I said, would you please tell your mom to stop coming to my house, putting me down? She told me, what do you want me to do? That's my mother. You're not being sensitive to I'm not being sensitive. Your mother's coming to my home going off on me. And you're taking up for that was one of the things that really messed me up in my relationship. Like I said, how would you feel if my father came to you going off on you? And I sat and told you, well, that's you and him. That's my father. I'm not going to tell him he can't come over. I would be out of my mind wrong by not protecting my wife. This woman protected her mother to the very end, and her mother today is in the hospital completely out of her mind, which is where this narcissist is going to end up herself because she's just like her. Be careful when you're dating somebody and they're extremely close to their family. You got a man that says he's a mama's boy. You got a woman that's always around her mother, and you can tell that her mother dominates the family. Be careful, man. Watch the relationships that these people have with their families before you consider dating these folks.